both.
Thanks.
And can you tell me to get down here to the convention, please? And my question is...
He is in Switzerland, I think, seeing his foster brother. So yeah, he's doing something cool.
And my question is, on Supernatural, the Mr. Fizzle's puppet thing,
Oh, yeah.
was that improv? I feel like you made that up on the spot, that's how good it was.
No, the lines were written, but the voice is the voice that... So I had this dog who was born with too much water on his brain named George, and George could only walk in a circle. So I went down when I was shooting a movie. I was shooting a movie in Georgia, and a puppy mill had been busted in Nashville. So like hundreds of dogs were mistreated, where they were like also inbred, who had a lot of problems, were taken to like the Humane Society, and they were asking for donations and fosters. And I couldn't have a dog, so I went down to give money, and they had this little dog about this tall with a giant head, and he was not responsive, but he came over and he sort of licked my palm, and I was like, what's up with this dog? And she was like, he has hydrocephalus, we're gonna have to put him down, and he's like a $2,000 surgery. And I went back to work, and I couldn't stop thinking about this tiny little dog. And so I called him like, is he dead yet? They're like, no. I'm like, how did he get him? So I drove up to Nashville, got this dog. They said he would die before he was 2. He would never know his name. This dog pissed on my belongings for 10 years. I loved him so much. He was like having a giant hamster. Anyway, Mr. Fizzle's voice is the only voice he would respond to. So I would have this, hey George, come over here. Like really. And so he was not doing well when I filmed that, and it died right after. So I mean, he had 10 years. He had 10 good years of being on some high quality merchandise. But he was the best, and so when he died, the producers sent Mr. Fizzle to my house, and they never gave away props. They sold my hunter coat for $10. They wouldn't give it to me. I'm still mad about it. But yeah, Mr. Fizzle lives in my sock drawer. And he's in my nightstand, in my sock drawer. And I had a buddy who was living with me, and he had a friend over, and he was looking for a condom, and he went into my drawer looking for one and found that puppet. And like, it's not what you think. It's definitely weird. Me and Mr. Fizzle are just friends. What's her name and your guess?
Sorry about the dog, and my name's Angelica. And my guess is my birthday, 27. I love you so much.
Thank you. I love you right back. Hello.
Hi. My name is Julia. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
And my question is, do you have any quote or sentence that you go with your life? Like I have tried to leave the world a better place if you found it. Do you have something like this?
You mean like some sort of motto that I live by?
Exactly. Yes.
I say like, I say this a lot. I don't like the word or, I like the word and. When somebody picks me up from the airport and asks me what I want to do, the answer is always everything. I want to live forever. And suck up as much love and do as much stuff as I possibly can. So, more, yeah. So, yeah, I'm a glutton for life. Also, I really try to come from I really try to come from a place of yes. I actually turned this show down when it was offered to me because I was tired. Because I just come off a movie that was pretty tough. And if I would have said no to this, my whole life would have been, it would actually have sucked. It really would. Because I have this, all the actors were best friends, I got tied to this. This takes me around the world. Like it's also like, when I go to Europe, I get to see all the people I love in Europe. I've got people stashed all over the world who I love to pieces. And this brings me close to them. So it's a really, really great thing. So try to come from a place of yes in your life. That's what I'll tell you. What's your name and your guess?
Once again, Julia and 43.
I don't remember what the number was. I'm glad I wrote it down. Okay, thanks, Julia. Hello.
Hi, DJ. My name is Pepper Kay. How are you?
Your name is Pepper Kay?
Yeah.
I like it.
So, my question is, can you tell us about the project you just finished filming?
Oh yeah, I filmed a movie called Carved about a pumpkin that becomes sentient and kills people. I know, I turned it down when they sent it to me because my manager's assistant reads everything and puts like a label about what the script's about, see if I'd be interested. And I'm like, nope. But it was really, really clever. But they made us shoot. We shot it in this Shaker Village, like an open-air museum, like kind of colonial Williamsburg. So we lived in these buildings that were made in the early 1800s. The Shakers moved into the wilderness and gave up comfort. There was not a cushion to be seen. We're in the middle of nowhere, and all these New Yorkers were like, "God, it's so beautiful here." I'm like, I grew up in this and left for a reason. I think the country is creepy. I go outside to get inside only. They're like, all this fresh air. I'm like, fresh air is scary. I don't like it. And there's weather there. Like it was like we had like a tornado, 2 tornadoes. Like I forgot what that was like living in California because we don't have weather. When bars and restaurants in California are empty but the wind blows too hard, and that's the truth. We are phobic of weather. So it was a bunch of weather. I do like cows though. I had this pet cow named Flash growing up. I can't eat steak because of it. I'll tell you about that another time. So that's what it was. And I was running a pumpkin for five weeks at night. And I'm gonna wreck it for you. I get killed. I know. You won't see it anyway. It's gonna be on Hulu. It's gonna be on Hulu at Halloween. Halloween, I think they call it. So that's what it is. It's called Carved. It's about a killer pumpkin, and it takes place during the costume party. So I'm wearing a bee costume the whole damn movie. Yeah, I mean, not only do I get murdered dressed like a fucking bumblebee. Acting. What's your name or your guess? Pepper K.
And my guess is 85.
All right, Pepper K, thank you. 85 or 9? 85. It's a great year. 85. Hello.
Hello, so my coworkers and I were trying to see what type of questions we should ask. I work in a pizza shop, so what is your favorite pizza topping?
Oh, that's good. I love artichoke pizzas. I love artichokes so much. But then, I mean, also I'm boring. Pepperoni. I hate mushrooms to death. The texture of mushrooms is disgusting. I hate it. It's like a big lot of stuff. And also, like, I really, really hate anchovies, and it's probably just the idea. But I can't. People in Europe love anchovies and they love sardines. There's a store in Paris that's just like sardines or us. It's so disgusting. What's your favorite pizza topping?
Honestly, probably spinach. I like spinach a lot.
So that's actually my favorite pizza has spinach, broccoli, and artichoke hearts on it, and it's from a place in Nashville, and the pizza's called Kids Delight. Because kids eat that stuff. And so yeah, that's my favorite pizza right there. But there is a braised short rib pizza at this place called Garden Cafe in Sherman Oaks, California. That is so damn good. If you're ever in Los Angeles, Garden Cafe with braised short rib pizza, it's the best pizza I've ever had. What's your name and your guess?
My name is Ashley and my guess is number 13.
Where do you live?
I live in upstate New York.
Oh, I won't be able to come in here. I won't be able to eat pizza at your place. What's your guess?
Number 13.
What's the name of the pizza place?
It's called Everson's Dairy. It's a very small pizza shop.
I want pizza now. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. I just wanted to say, like, my dedication to the show is I graduated yesterday and I'm here.
Congratulations.
My question for you is, if you were to be on any show that's currently running or is canceled, besides Supernatural, obviously, what would you be and what show would it be and what character would you hope to play?
Oh, that's good. I wouldn't mind being on The Simpsons. I've been on Family Guy. I played the centipede on Family Guy, and a banana, and a British old man. Because whenever you do one episode of that, you record 3 different characters, and I really love it. It's like making a radio play. And you can do it in sweatpants. You can act in sweatpants. It probably would be an animated show. I don't watch a lot of cartoons, though. I watch mostly reality competition shows. Like, I'm The Block. Have you ever seen The Block? It's an Australian renovation show where they force 5 couples to move into a derelict structure and renovate it in the rubble from the inside out. It is awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do not want to be on it, though. I do not want to be on Survivor, but I love Survivor. I do not want to be on The Amazing Race. But those are the shows I really, really like. But as far as like, I mean, maybe Charlie's Angels. I wouldn't mind being Bosley. Yeah. I love 70s television, although I'm not that old. Nick at Night. The Facts of Life. I loved The Facts of Life when I was a little boy. What's your name and your guess?
Amanda and 121.
121. Let me tell you a story. So, I love television so much. When I was a little boy, like I said, it was my babysitter. I had a 12-inch black and white television, so I didn't know what reruns were. I thought everything was in black and white, and things were just in black and white, and I didn't understand the concept of reruns. So there was a show called The Patty Duke Show that was from the 60s, but I didn't know it was from the 60s. It's about 2 identical cousins played by Patty Duke. Well, she was my first crush. Patty Duke was my very first crush. And so my neighbors knew this, and at this time, Patty Duke is like 48 years old. She wrote an autobiography, and my neighbor's mom found it at a yard sale and gave it to me. So in this one moment, she completely crushed me. Because I look at it and I'm like, hey, Patty Duke is 48? So I went in my bedroom, threw the book down, went and sobbed on my corduroy bedspread. And my dad was like, go in the bathroom and wash your face. I got there and remember, red-eyed, tear-stained face with corduroy lines all down my face. It was the day that I grew up. What's your name and your guess? I don't know why I told that. Clearly it was on my heart. What's your name and your guess?
Amanda, 121.
Oh, we already did that part. Down here. Hi.
My name is Michelle, and my guess is 142.
Okay, perfect. Let's get the business that way up front. You're smart because I may forget.
Okay, so my question is, what's your favorite genre of music? Do you have a favorite song ever?
Oh yeah, you mean my favorite genre of music? I really, is 80s music a genre? I really love 80s pop. I love it. It always makes me feel good. I love that song in a Big Country from the band Big Country, from the album Big Country. I really love it. It always makes me like get up and happy. Yeah, that's probably my go-to like morning song. Also love the Bill Withers song Lovely Day. So if I had a backup favorite genre, it would be 70s R&B. I really love that stuff. It's the music of my parents. And I grew up not liking anything that my parents liked, and now as an adult I'm finding like classic rock and 70s R&B. What's yours? What's your go-to song?
I grew up, I was a little kid in the 70s, so anything like the songs they play over and over in the 70s.
Yeah.
And I like the Beatles because those were still being on the radio when I was
Yeah.
They weren't that old at then.
Here's the thing, I like the Beatles. This is controversial, I don't love the Beatles. But I really love the Monkees. I think it was because it was a TV show that was in reruns when I was little. So all those Monkey songs also really get me. Yeah, love them. I think they were a fake rock band, right? I'm pretty sure they were made for TV. Nothing wrong with that. You're going to get business out. Michelle, 142. Thank you. Hi.
I was wondering, is it weird for you to watch yourself on screen, or do you ever go back and watch yourself?
I hate it. The actors that watch themselves on screen, I can't believe it. It's like hearing your voice on an answering machine, but it's surround sound. Like, I could never imagine making a sex tape ever. I can't even watch myself eat on camera. It is revolting. Although I do watch all of the sex tapes. Like, several of my friends have had tapes of meat, and I've watched them all. But it's interesting, there are 2 types of actors, because there are people that love themselves so much that when they call cut, they run. You get trampled on their way to the monitor so they can watch what they just did. And they're doing this. I'm like, that's embarrassing. That's like laughing at your own joke, which I do all the time. I don't like it. Could you imagine seeing yourself on screen?
Oh, definitely not.
It's so weird because then you do this. I do have a story about one time where I had to do an intimate scene, but I'm not going to tell it on this stage. But I'll sum it up for you. I became, because I had to simulate sex, and I became super preoccupied that I would do my actual sex face, and that somebody had slept with. There have not been that many. But see it and do that. That's just real sex face. So I took measures to avoid that from happening so I could see what an actual sex face would look like, and it was horrifying. It was really horrifying. Yeah, I don't like to watch myself do anything. What's her name, your guess?
My name is Julia, and my guess is 1.
What is it, 1?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
Thank you.
Let me make sure that nobody's doubling, because nobody's doubled yet. You guys are on it. Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
What would you say your favorite part about filming Supernatural was?
My favorite part about filming Supernatural was these sandwiches that we had on Friday. We had hot sandwiches on Friday. These sandwiches must have had crack in them. They're the best sandwiches you've ever had in your whole life. I still think about these sandwiches. When I got my schedule and there was a Friday on my filming schedule, I was overjoyed from Los Angeles. Like I would be soaked the whole time. Also, that set had soup every day, and I love soup so much. Soup is comforting. I always, if there's soup in a restaurant, I always get it. But that really was my favorite part. I know it sounds trivial, but those were really good sandwiches. They were so good. My least favorite part was probably the werewolf claws. I cut my penis once going to the bathroom. And that is a true story. Yeah, wasn't great. And also, it was interesting because I got measured for prosthetic teeth, and they made one set that really fit. And for some reason, the other set closed my mouth around, and I was wrestling with. What was I wrestling with? Oh, I was on top of Jack, and I was gonna bite him, and I could feel I was up to this. Which is so embarrassing. And so I can feel saliva going out of my mouth onto the teeth. I'm like, I'm gonna drool on this guy, I'm gonna drool on this guy, please don't drool on him. And I didn't drool on him. Alex is the best, he's like my little brother. What's your name, your guess?
Juliet, and 102.
What, Julia what?
Juliet,
Juliet?
and 102.
102? Thank you, Juliet. Hey, buddy.
Good morning. First of all, love new guy.
Oh, that's it. Who's the bitch now?
My question is, like you were saying about your dog being 100% of something. What is your favorite gift someone else has ever given you?
Oh, my robot vacuum cleaner. That is, hands down, it's the most romantic thing I've ever gotten. I bought it like 6 years ago. I hate vacuuming so much, and it has completely changed my life. I love it. If there's an earthquake, it's what I'm grabbing first. I love the robot vacuum cleaner. Hands down, the best thing I've ever gotten. See, I dread things because even if I don't like something, I can't release it because it's so nice that somebody thought about me. Like I have cards that people gave me in like the 3rd grade, right? I can't part with anything. So when somebody buys me something that's crazy useful, that I can't, it makes me feel seen. What's your favorite gift you ever got?